Hello, family. This is James Sankey, June the 29th, 2020. All right, I've run across another video here, and I'm going to get her set up here for you. And this guy's he's going to lay out a whole bunch of stuff. He's going to start off talking about 5G, and he's going to talk a little bit about the C-19. But anyhow, folks, it's coming down, man. I know I've been saying this for a little while, and so has a lot of other people. Y'all know it's coming, but are any of y'all doing anything about it? What are you doing? Are you repenting? Have you stopped sinning? Have you turned back to the Most High God of Israel? What are you doing? Y'all still out there being fake phonies and frauds? Y'all can really do it with a mask on now. Nobody can tell who you are. Well, we're going to get some more of that mask stuff. But anyhow, let me go ahead and get started with this video. I might cut in here in a little bit. Bear with me a sec.
This one person, thank you very much, you know who you are, sent some photos into me of around her area where they're putting, and this is in Orange County, okay, and these guys right here that are being installed, you know what those are? They're the next generation of radiation transmission. And these are the things that I'm most concerned with out of everything that's going on. These are the things that mostly concern me. Because if you've seen the documentary that I did called Operation Radiation, which is still available, all you got to do is search it, and you will find it. And it goes into the history of the invention of radiation transmission. Now, why am I calling it radiation transmission? Some of you know. Because when radio was first invented, it was called radiation transmission. Because what these towers radiate is radiation. Okay? And it's on a frequency wave that is in a millimeter bandwidth range. You know, millimeter, microwave, it's a microwave range. It's the same frequency bands that your microwave in your house that you cook things in, that your mama told you not to stand too close to. Yeah, that. And that's what these things radiate. These are microwaves out in public with no door. And
Okay, I got it. Microwave. Nephilim. The Nephilim giants, what did they like? They love to eat human meat. So, now they getting everybody in the city, getting everybody bunched up in the city. They got their microwave ready, gonna crank it up. And guess what? Yeah, we gonna be, no, it ain't no we. You mofos in the damn city, y'all gonna be like that Twilight Zone movie. It was called To Serve Man. Go look it up. So, look at here. These son of bitches is gonna cook us and eat us. The motherfuckers ate us before, didn't they? These Nephilim, the giants. There ain't no difference today. The Bible says it'd be like the days of Noah. Here we are. What the hell they need these microwaves for? Anyway, let me, that was just a revelation I just had. Oh, Lord. Anyhow, let me get back to this guy here.
with much more power than your microwave. And the amount of evil that is going to be done with these things is incredible.
There you go.
we're going to enter some really tough times, and these towers are going to come into play. This is a different one in her neighborhood. I say her, I think it was a her. Sorry if you're him. They sent me the photos. But I believe it was a her. These towers are going to come into play by this fall. I highly suspect around October is when things are going to start coming unraveled, and people are not going to understand why what is going on is happening. I'm highly concerned that there will be death involved and people losing their minds and not understanding why. And you've got these microwave radiation weapons that are being installed to make them look like trees and everything else ridiculous. And in most cases, or a lot of cases, not most, but in a lot of cases, they're hiding them. Like they'll put one here and then build a wall, or put up a thing around this so you can't see it. Out of sight, out of mind. This one's on top of the school. Or at least that's where it appears. And that's perfect, because the schools are going to play a major role, because while everybody was on the first lockdown, and even now, they're installing all this in the schools. When have you ever in your life seen them close down the indoctrination centers that are the schools? They don't want to do that because they need to mold the minds of the youth. And right now they're not being able to do that as much. But you got to know that for them to not have kids in school, there's a major play going on. A major play that has to do with the schools and the kids. And this is it. This is it. And I surely pray that I'm wrong. But
you know, family, it's always about the kids, ain't it? They always want to screw with the kids somehow or another. Anyhow, let me, I'm going to pause just for a minute and I'll be right back. Okay, here we go with round two. Let me see what this guy's got to say here.
Minds are about. So I'm not going to use the words. But what I am going to tell you is that we know, at least most of us listening to my voice know, that there's a big scam going on. That this is all manipulated. So what is it that possibly is going on here? Because they're treating this like it's the plague, right? They're putting fear into people's minds to believe that humans could possibly be so infectious that they could kill other humans just by being in the same car with them or in the same vicinity with them. You know, you got to be 6 feet apart, and you got to stand on your X's, which are 6 as well, because the X is the 24th letter of the alphabet, which makes it a 6. And an X is a cube. It is, when you look at a cube inside of a cube, which is the Lucifer's ink that they want to put into the invisible tattoos that they're going to want to try to get everybody to get on their foreheads. So you have your invisible tattoo saying that you've been, you've had your jab in your arm. And so, and the shape of...
All right, hang on one second. My internet signal's a little weak due to a few storms we got rolling through today. So let's try a little bit more here.
That is going to be a cube inside of a cube, which is And one way you can look at it is an X, and that's the X on the ground. It's a triple X, just like pornography is triple X. It's 666, and that's why you see when you go into stores that it's 3 X's on the ground. Normally it's always 3, 666, and you stand 6 feet apart. And so they're building all this in, creating all this fear. But what are they really doing here exactly? I mean, what is there an actual function actually taking place? Are they testing for the CV? No. No, I promise you they're not. They're running a test maybe, but it's not for that. They're testing for something else. One thing they're doing is they're collecting DNA, but I'm more concerned that there's a possibility, hey, smile for the camera. Let me get to the one here where they're showing the testing. Here we go. There's your biohazard sign, just like you see on the Diamond Princess girl and the iPet goat, where they're showing the CV explode, right? The I can't breathe scenes. I mean, this looks like something out of the movie Pandemic, don't it? Now they've brought it into real life. And they're putting on a show. These people are paid actors, whether they know it or not. Whether they know it or not. And what I suspect is that a large number of these people in these lines are paid drivers that are participating in making these lines look long, you see. And all they got to do is continue to circle the block and get back in line. And they pay, there's plenty of people, if they were to pay them $40 an hour, they would circle the block and go get back in line and keep circling the block.
You know, family, that's how they lie to us so much, man. You know, they use people like this, just like they several years back during the Occupy Wall Street crowd. Again, you had George Soros and the Rockefellers and the Bilderbergs and some of them other demons. They paying these folks to disrupt, to put on a psyop. Well, I mean, whatever. Like this guy's talking about, paid actors and actresses, basically. And so they've continued on with, well, the Ku Klux Klan, they was another one. The Antifa, Black Lives Matter, they're all organizations set up to set us up, just like they're setting us up with this virus right here. Anyhow, I give y'all most of this guy's video, but I will leave his link in the description if y'all want to go listen to the entire video. But beware, family. The beast is coming back because it didn't get what it wanted the first time. It's coming back a second time. And it seemed like most of y'all were pretty compliant. And I see many of y'all out there still wearing their masks. And you know they don't do shit for you. So what you gonna do this trip? You're gonna have a choice. Will you take the vax or not? It's up to you. Will you take it? If you knew for a fact you were going to burn in hell if you took this vaccination, would you take it? Well, it may just come down to that. So I suggest y'all pray to the Most High God of Israel. Ask Him to send you His spirit of discernment, that you may know the truth, that'll set you up on that straight path so you can repent, turn back to the Most High, work your way back to the kingdom. If the kingdom's right around the corner. So you ain't got much time, family. Let's get busy. Let's get busy. Let's spread the word. We're going home soon. All praise and glory to the Most High God of Israel. I love you all. James Sankey, also known as you know who, the Hillbilly Hebrew, signing out.